So one thing I want to know from you, Kunal, if you can just give an idea, like how did you actually become an instructor?
Okay, so in short, I can say that. So as I told that when I started studying, so I focused on teaching. My approach was to teach people. In my head, I used to tell that I have to teach this. Although if I sometimes I didn't used to get in the beginning, like 1 to 2 friends came and sometimes they didn't used to come. I simply used to be like I used to make the video. Even if there was no one, I used to just make the video for the sake of just teaching, so that I'm teaching something. I used to get the questions and I used to solve them. The question that time only, like that. So,
So this is when you are doing the program, or this is before that?
Yes.
Also?
No. While doing the program. So
okay.
There is something in the program only. So Kafi Khan actually. No, before that I got a mail of a teaching assistant from EdYoda. So I had cleared this Python certification. I had good marks in that. So I got this teaching assistant thing. So I enrolled for it and I became a teaching assistant.
So
and
this was before you were getting placed. This was there, or this is after?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Before getting placed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
This is what I got. Yeah. So I became a teaching assistant. So I used to like solve doubts of students. So this is the place where I got my most of the exposure from with the students as well. So I used to take the doubts. I used to take sessions just without even. Sometimes I even used to tell just about that I'm taking the sessions. I just loved like teaching them. So I simply used to send them a Zoom call and okay, just come. I'll teach you. I used to take the sessions.
So what is the teaching instructors? There is something called instructor and there is something called teaching assistant. Like two things.
Yeah, correct. So there is. I didn't become teacher automatically. So I used to like simply teach it. So one time what happened? So there was one batch where I was teaching assistant. So I used to take doubt classes on Saturdays and Sundays. The instructor didn't come that day. Okay. So I was asked to take the doubt session because he had some personal medical emergency. So I took a doubt session. So in that doubt session, the way I taught, students actually liked it. So they said that why aren't you taking our classes? I was like, okay, it's fine. So like that only it used to happen. Then I talked this with Rishabh and he got some feedback from students. And then finally they took a look for my recordings, how I teach. I used to send the recordings. Whenever I used to take the class, I used to send the recordings. And also, I used to take the feedback from students. Did you like this? And what changes do you think I should make in the way I'm teaching? Or what do you think I should add extra? I used to solve more problems with them. And less teaching, I used to give less theory and more problem solving with them. So they used to like it. So after that, there was one small batch I got, and then students went crazy. They were like, I want this instructor only, no one else, only Kunal. So after that, yeah, I started getting the batches. And
so what?
At that time, I got the job.
So according to you, what was the main difference like when you were teaching assistant and when you became an instructor?
So there is a responsibility when you become an instructor. I didn't become instructor of a new batch. So that batch, what happened? The instructor had to leave suddenly due to their emergency, and the batch was left. And at that time, that was a COVID time, right? So many people had that medical thing and all, like there is personal problems and all. So we didn't had instructors available. So I got a chance, although people were searching for instructors at that time, Krishna told me, get a chance, try it out, just one class. So I got the chance. I taught them. Everyone was satisfied. Okay, we are fine with the teacher. Okay, so I took the one class. They took the feedback. The student said that we are able to understand everything. Okay, now we are fine with the instructor. So I got another class. I guess I took 2 weeks of class, a full length class. I used to take, and then people were happy, good feedbacks, and after that I got next batch. And one thing I found in being an instructor is that there is a responsibility. So because there are many people who don't have that, what we say, ABC of programming skills. They don't know what programming is. They have only heard from people. Some people don't even know how to operate this system. They have problem in accessing PyCharm. They have problem in accessing installing Python. And there are other people who are actually good with coding. Some people are really good with coding. They are here to maybe revise or learn something new. And there are some people who know coding, who are from coding background. They didn't have exposure to Python, but other programming languages. So we have to take everyone and move forward. It's a responsibility. So you cannot go very fast and you cannot go very slow. If you are very slow, the other people, they will get affected. If you are very fast, then the people who are slow, like they didn't understand. You have to be light with them, and you have to make them understand. So I used to sometimes take extra classes as well for the people who don't understand. You have to like take everyone with you, right? So you can't leave people. So that's the responsibility you need to hold. If you sit down and you think what you exactly want to do, where your interest lies, and that is the approach I think it is more suitable for anyone, not just tech people, anyone in their life to go, because that is what gives you direction. You won't feel like at some place now what to do. You will at least be satisfied that what I want to do, I tried it.